challenge to be the best self I can be by working on all of my goals and all of my categories very diligently for the next 30 days. Hopefully by now you've seen video one and the previous videos where you have also written down your goals and figured out your starting point, and you're going to work along with me. So yesterday I talked to you about my goals. Here's the sheet we went over. I have several different categories here. And financial goals for today, my successes, I would say I had no new debt, I didn't spend any money today, and I worked today. So I would say all around that was very good. I can't really think of any failures in that area. I didn't do anything towards closing any accounts or anything like that. For household goals, I worked hard at trying to keep up with my household tasks. For me, that's a struggle, and I want these videos to be relevant to everyone. So I know there's both extremes. There's people like my mother-in-law, hi Carol, who find housekeeping enjoyable. It comes easy. They have no problem maintaining a house and making the bed and doing the dishes and the laundry and the dusting and all of the things that go along with raising a family. They find it easy. But there's the other extreme, and I know I'm not the only one that does not enjoy it, and it's a task to manage. So I'm going to talk openly and honestly for the next 30 days about all of those successes and failures. Today, like I said, I kept up with the household chores, but also for failure, there's still a lot to do. If those of you are like me, or those of you somewhere along the scale, the spectrum, comment below and let me know where you are on that range, and I'll try and use examples that are pertinent to the most people responding. For personal goals, I could spend a lot of time on this, so I'm going to just go family goals next. My husband and I did talk a little bit more about what our plans are for our anniversary vacation, and haven't made any formal plans yet. Didn't set a date or a location or anything. So personal goals, this is where I have a long list. Sleep is the biggest issue for me. I have a hard time falling asleep. I have a hard time staying asleep. So that's one of the ones I'm going to work on by trying to go to bed earlier and try and get more sound sleep. My health tracker is a great measuring device. It can tell me on a scale, good, fair, I don't even know what or poor, fair, I don't even know what the good ones are, because I'm never in that range. I'm always at the lowest levels. So that's one of the things I'm going to work on starting tonight, go to bed early. Personally, I want to work on my Etsy shop. That's one of the goals I've had for a couple of years. I've had items in there before, a lot of card crafts, paper crafts. I do want to get some crochet items in there, and I know I have to work on learning how to photo them, and I have list them properly so they'll sell. So that's one of the things I want to work on. I haven't done anything with that today. YouTube, I want to get better at what I'm doing. And health and exercise. You know, I want to eat right and exercise, and I've done well with that today successfully. I've gone on 2 walks. I did Pilates just for like 10 or 15 minutes upstairs, and I mentioned to you that I had high blood pressure yesterday, so I went down for a drop-in visit just to have my blood pressure checked today, and I think that's a success, just taking action. It was still high, and not only that, we looked back and over a year ago it was high, so this is not new like I thought it was. So I have an appointment tomorrow. Hopefully that'll get under control with all the other healthy things I'm doing to try and lose weight and eat right. So for the last thing, I wanted to give you your challenge. If you're doing this along with me, pick your categories. Hopefully you have 2 or 3 different ones with your goals you've written down. You already know where you're starting. Now break them down into the steps that you need to work on. I'm going to give you some examples. So if your household goal is to be more organized, or organize your kitchen, maybe it's organize your garage or your whole house, you know your deadline because it's measurable, and you know where you're starting. So because like every cupboard is full, pick the very next step and you do that tomorrow. That's just the household example, but that goes for any of them. Pick your next step and work on that tomorrow, and check back in with me. You can email me, grapegem69@yahoo.com, or you can put it in the comments below and share it with everyone how you're doing. I would love to hear from you. I love to know if you find these videos meaningful, what kind of things you're looking for, and it will help me to make them more useful if I know where you're at. Are you one of those ones with magazine beautiful mansion homes, or are you struggling to get out of bed in the morning, or somewhere in between? Please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Good luck. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll share our successes and where we can have improvement. Talk to you later. Good night.